Hey, what's going on guys, it's Carbon here bringing us today another Division video. Now in this video we're going to be taking a quick break from the walkthrough and we're going to be taking a quick look at on how to rank up fast in the Division. Now you guys are probably all playing Division right now, it's the hottest game out there, and you guys are probably wondering, how do I rank up fast in this game, right? Because you know what, it does take a lot of time to rank up fast. You have to do a lot of missions, you have to do a lot of things to get to higher levels, and that's why I'm here to give you guys 3 main tips on how to rank up fast in the Division. Alright guys, so in the Division, anything you do will get you XP. For example, if you were to do a side mission, you'll get XP. If you were to do main missions, obviously you will get XP. Killing enemies will get you XP. Just by simply giving a medipack to a civilian will get you XP. So there's a lot of ways where you can gain XP. Now your main source of XP is going to be coming from doing main missions. Alright, so for example, if you were level 5 and if you were to do a level 5 main mission, you will get about 40 to 50% of XP required for you to go to level 6. So higher the level you are, the more XP you get for doing main missions. Now it works out for you because as you go to higher levels, you need a lot more XP to go to the next level. So it's kind of makes sense that you get more XP as you level up. Now the thing is, there are 2 different modes where you can do main missions. There's a hard mode and there's a normal mode, right? 2 difficulty modes, right? So the funny thing is that just because you did it in the hard mode doesn't mean you get a lot of XP or more XP. It actually gives you the same amount of XP as doing it in the normal mode. So the only difference is that you'll gain an extra bit of cash, and also you have the chance of looting higher end weapons. That's pretty much it. Higher end weapons or gear, actually pretty much higher end looting, alright? But it actually gives you the same amount of XP as the normal mode. So it is actually a lot easier to do it in the normal mode and still earn the same amount of XP and still rank up fast, right? So doing it in the hard mode, you might end up dying because it's a lot harder, or you might end up taking a lot longer than usual, stuff like that. So it's always easier to do it in the easy mode and just stack up same amount of XP. So that's going to be my first tip. Okay, so my second tip is going to be about side missions. Now, side missions are really easy to do in this game. I mean, it doesn't really require you to do a lot of work. It doesn't require you to have a lot of skill. They're pretty straightforward and they're pretty easy to do. Now, I suggest you guys do as many side missions as possible because they're a lot easier to do, like I said, and they're a lot faster to do. Like, you can finish those side missions in a couple of minutes, right? And it does give you a decent amount of XP. So just keep going through those side missions as fast as you can. If you're close to a side mission, just finish it up before you go into the main base. Just like that. If you're around the area, just finish up the side missions before you go into your main base. So just like that, you can just stack up XP really fast. Now the best way to do it is with a squad. Obviously, if you have friends to play with, you can just spend a couple of hours just finishing up side missions and just stacking up those XP, and you also get a lot of loot as you go doing for side missions, and it's just an easier way of doing it. Instead of just straight going into the main missions, you can do a lot of side missions, and then once you get to a position where you are a good level and you have some good weapons and good gear, then you can easily finish off main missions because now that you are a better level or a higher level, right? So that's why it is important that you want to do these side missions. It will get you XP and also it will get you gear, so it will basically set you up for the main mission. So I suggest that you do as many side missions as possible in order to rank up fast. Alright guys, so my third and final tip is going to be about perks and some of the weapon attachments. Now as you guys know, I mean, there's 3 different areas that we need to upgrade, right? There's the medical wing, there's the tech wing, and there's the security wing, right? So what you want to do is, the first thing you want to try and do is the very first mission for the security wing. Now I believe that mission was called Lincoln Tunnel something, I'm not sure exactly, but that's the first thing you want to do. The blue color main mission on your map, that's the first thing you want to do. And the reason for that is, the very first upgrade that you do for your security wing will get you this perk called the Experienced Agent, which will increase XP gain from all activities by 10%. So that's why you need to do that very first, so that you will have that perk, and then anything that you do after that will get you a little bit of extra XP. Alright, so this will definitely help you in the future. I mean, you're gonna be a lot of stuff after that, so that's why it will basically increase everything by 10%. So that's something you want to do at the very beginning. And then there are also attachments, like for example these scopes that you can attach to weapons, which will get you a little bit of extra XP as well. For example, there would be scopes like 2.5% or 2.5 times more XP if you get a critical hit for headshots, stuff like that. So if you get headshots and stuff like that, you will get a little bit of XP depending on some of these attachments. So that's another way to gain that little bit of extra XP that you need to level up. So these are going to be my main 3 tips, guys. I'm sure if you try these out, they will definitely work for you. So first of all, remember, you don't need to do it in the hard mode to earn more XP. You can just do main missions in the normal mode and still earn the same amount of XP. The next thing is you want to do as many side missions as you can, which will stack up quite a lot of XP. And then finally, again, do the very first security mission, security ring mission, so you can upgrade that and earn the experienced agent perk, so you can gain XP by increase your XP by 10%. All right, and then again, find some good attachments for your weapons, scopes, so which will give you a little bit more XP as well. And then finally, I will give you guys some general tips on this game. First thing is that you want to be able to play with a squad. I mean, guys, it is really important that you play with the squad. That way you learn more, and then you can actually get through them a lot faster than usual. If you were to do it alone, and for example, if you were to miss a checkpoint and if you were to die just before a checkpoint, you will go all the way back, right? Now if you were to play with your squad, your squad can always pick you up. I mean, if the whole squad dies, then yeah, then you have to start all over again. But then if you're if you don't die, if your teammate can pick you up if you're going down, so that way you can basically continue from where you left off instead of starting it all over again. So that's why it is important that you want to play with the squad. All right, so these are going to be my general tips. I mean, Dark Zone, finally, the Dark Zone won't get you extra XP. It will actually get you Dark Zone rewards. It won't get you actual XP for killing players. So just remember that. Just because you went to the Dark Zone doesn't mean you will get XP. You will only get Dark Zone rewards, which you can later use to upgrade your weapons, and you can go into the Dark Zone vendor and get some new weapons, but it doesn't give you actual XP. Alright guys, so this is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something new. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.